Hey, welcome back to SGS. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music to the front lines to you guys today. And today I decided we're going to do some more Tom. Whiteboy, it's 4 minutes, 31 seconds. I've not heard or seen it. Always happy to bring more Tom to the channel. Please go to his channel, subscribe, like, go check out some of his merch and some of the other stuff that he's got going on in his social media, etc. With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It always helps, tidbits, etc. with Tom or other artists that you want to recommend. With that being said, let's get into it. Here we go.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood.
Woo! Okay. All right. So as we all know, Tom's going to come out punching, and he's basically saying, "Hey, look, I'm not a Nazi or neo-Nazi or any of that stuff. I'm not a white supremacist. I don't wear hoods and flames and burn crosses, etc., etc." Wow. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go on back.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, I think I've already got the premise of this video. It's pretty self-explanatory, but what he's basically saying is this. Hey, look, just because I'm white doesn't mean that you can blame me for what happened multiple ancestors ago, because he's not about that. I mean, that's basically what the video is saying. He's like, look, you know, I didn't do any of these things. I don't, you know, and I'm not going to feel shame for my race because of what they did in the past. Yeah, let's acknowledge it right away and say this. Hey, that was terrible. Slavery and all that other stuff, etc. Not going down the rabbit hole of how that started, etc. But the whole idea is it shouldn't have existed in the first place. But at the same time, it seems like he's saying, hey, look, I'm not going to feel ashamed of that because I'm not about that. That was generations and generations and generations ago. Okay. All right. Not that he's not acknowledging it. It's just the fact that he's not going to keep feeling sorry. Like, he's not going to keep feeling sorry, or he's not going to keep getting labeled, or however you want to look at it, however you want to put it, simply because of something that happened in the past. Because when you look at all the races, they all did terrible things back in the day to each other, etc. Religion and everything else. And some of that stuff still goes on, which is ridiculous. But anyway, let's get back.
I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
Absolutely. That's what it is. What and I don't know what Tom's getting ready to say, but here's the thing. Knowing Tom and knowing the narratives of a lot of his videos, he's basically going to say, hey, look, yeah, of course there are white racist people. There's black racist people. There's Asian and Hispanic racist people, and on and on and on. But that's not the whole, when you're talking about the individual races, that's not the whole collective of people. That's a small percentage of people, ignorant people at that. Fear, jealousy, whatever their motive is, money, power, whatever. You know, that's what that is. And I honestly believe that because I know tons of people all over, you know, different races, etc. That they don't hate anybody, man. Hate's a powerful not world, but word, if I could speak today, word. And when you hate something, I mean, you want to see its demise, its downfall. You want to do everything in your power to make sure that happens, etc. And then you get sucked up into it too. And what's that make you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't even go down that road. But, like, yeah, you know, I think generally in people by the masses aren't that way at all. But there are, like, you know, that 10%. It's like being at work. There's always that one person, man, that nobody can stand because they're the workplace boss suck up or snitch or always stirring the pot or whatever, you know. But that's few and far between compared to the rest of the workers, right? If it's all the workers, then you get a problem, but that's different. All right, let's go back. This is crazy. I like it though. I like that Tom always has the balls to say what's on his mind.
But I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I really like the rock sort of vibe that he's doing with this this part of the I assume it's like the hook or whatever, but like but I also hear all the distortions too, depending on when he's talking or whoever. Wow, I like that. I really like that. Let's go back and hear it.
With my white voice, white boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, whether you're 45 or 17, we all bleed the same way, just like Martin Luther King or Kennedy. Wow, and those both of them were assassinated. Wow, man. Wow.
45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within. And then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with.
Yeah. White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardships.
There it is. There it is. That's exactly what I was getting that I was pointing out earlier. He is basically saying that he's like, look, there's a lot of white people out there that they just want everybody to do well and have, you know, the best of everything if they could, right? And then there's the system. Yep. And a lot of that is older white men, etc. Let's be real, at least in America anyway. And they're the ones that build the system that's constantly creating division, constantly trying, you know, like I've said in many videos before, if they can get us to fight each other instead of focus on what they're doing, it's a win for them. But if we all were to, and it's going to be hard to do, man, because you can't convince a lot of people to work together. But if they actually saw that, then you would probably see effective change. They wouldn't like that because everybody would benefit, not them. Wow. Okay.
The distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed. is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled.
Wow, man. He's taking like our government that basically introduced all sorts of stuff into different cultures, drugs, and diseases and all sorts of stuff. Depends on what you're talking about. I mean, our nation alone tested on black men in the military and gave them syphilis. Let's be real. He's talking about the ones that made that decision. You know, it's stuff like that. It's not like your everyday dude that's just walking into Walmart or Target or wherever. You think they have to shop there? You think those people shop there? I'm not saying you're not going to run into some of these people, because you are. There's plenty of ignorant people running around. But one thing I'll say on this channel, I don't care your sexual orientation. I don't care what pigment color your skin is. I don't care. As long as you don't come in here and be an asshole, you're always welcome. The water's fine. Come on in. Oh, man. Wow.
Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis. I think they're better off dead. They'll fight in hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence. So don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely because the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
Wow, man. And then I don't know who the people are in the background. I don't know if he knows them or if they're actors or whatever, you know, he just paid to put in the video, etc. But they're all like throwing, you know, paper balls and whatever. Sit down and shut up. Whatever. I know that's sort of the meaning to it or whatever, but like, I wonder how hilarious that was behind the scenes. I wonder how much fun he had doing this, to be fair. Because, you know, Tom's not that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to judge you because of what color your skin is, and that he's asking the same thing. He's like, hey, look, don't put hundreds of years ago and what they did on me. You know, I'm not like that. Whether it's the evolution of just being a better person or whatever, you know, he's just not that person. Let's just put it that way. He's just not that person. And I'm glad he made this. This is great. I realize this is in 2018 where we had a lot of racial division in America, you know, because things were heated. There was things that cops were doing and different things like that, you know, and I'm not saying that we're out of that loop. I wish we were. I wish in America we didn't have that problem, you know, but then there'd just be another stereotype somehow. I mean, the rest of the world looks at a lot of Americans sometimes as fat, lazy, overly aggressive, guns when we, you know, when we're born, we're handed them, you know, I mean, and some of it fits, some of it doesn't, but, you know, you should just get out there and get to know these people, get to know people, you know, it's how people treat you that matters, you know, and like legitimately mean what they say and do, you know what I'm saying? Go get to know people. You know, stop listening to the news, stop fear mongering or listening to the fear mongering. Get out there and realize there's some really great people out there. It doesn't matter where they came from or who they are, you know, as far as their pigments and sexual orientations and on and on and on and on. Anyway, that's a great video, man. That was a great video. Again, guys, if you haven't, go share some love with Tom. Obviously, if you like his music and stuff, go see his merch. Go like some videos. Go check out all the rest of his social media. I know he's pushing Ghost really hard right now. That's a fantastic love song. Really awesome. First Tom MacDonald reaction I ever did. But with that being said, I'm Sarge. I've loved this. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Eat well. Be safe. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey, welcome back to SGS. I'm Sarge, and I bring music to the front lines. Hey, for those that are just now finding me, welcome to the channel. I used to be a gaming-only channel, but now I do music reactions. For the first year and 2 months, I was strictly gaming, and, you know, like I said, I would play games Monday through Friday, but now I do music reactions pretty much all week long, with the exception of usually like Saturdays, unless something crazy's dropped out there. But I just wanted to give a quick thank you for watching my video, for finding me. I hope you tell your friends and all the people that you you know, hang around with that like these kind of videos, you know, so they'll come see me too, because I'm trying to grow a bigger family. My reactions a lot of times are organic because I don't know the artist at all, so we learn together. I hope you understand that. I don't do bar breakdowns either. I just do regular stuff and just kind of, you know, play off the visuals, the images, what was said in the video, etc. And as I learn, I get more knowledge. And there are artists out there I know quite a bit about, and there's some I have no idea who they are yet. But that's where you guys come in. You know, please like, comment, and subscribe. The like and the subscribing obviously help the algorithm, you know, the audience out there. I get that. But the other thing is, you know, the comments really help educate me about the artist, and that's what I'm here for. I try to like everybody's comments if they're helpful and respectful, and I'll do the same for you. But with that being said, like I said, my name is Sarge. My last name is Sargent. I was a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and I still am technically. And I just want to introduce myself to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction. See you soon.